Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am sitting in the parking lot behind Rogers Super Dollar here in Sanford, Maine. I forget to say every now and then where I live because I have a lot of new subscribers and they're like, where are you from? Someone was very sure that I was not from Maine, or that I at least wasn't born and raised in Maine, because I didn't have a Maine accent. Are you sure? Are you sure you're from Maine? How about your parents? Are they from Maine? Yes, I'm sure. I am sure I'm from Maine. I can't remember that person's name, but I promise you I'm from Maine. I needed to get some ground beef, so I came to Rogers. First, I went to Hannaford, and I have a couple of shout-outs to my friend Tony. Hi, Tony. And to Rob. Hi, Rob. My friend Rob works at Hannaford, so I see him every now and then. But my friend Tony, we have known each other for many, many years, since I was like maybe a teenager. I've known of him, and good friends since like my early 20s. There are many people who live in my town that I know, and I never see. Tony is one of these people that over the years, we run into each other at the store. Quite often enough. I mean, there are other people that I see never. You would think that we would run into a lot of people, but it's probably because I avoid everyone. I seriously am the type that, not as bad now, but most of my life, I saw somebody I knew or an acquaintance, and I would take another aisle. I mean, I just so socially awkward that it's painful. It's painful for me. There are some people who I genuinely like to see, and Tony is one of them. So I was glad to see him today. And of course Rob. Rob is a friend of my son's, so that's always good. So I went to Hannaford because my mother needed a few things. Do I have a list? I won't show you, but I can tell you what I got, in case you're curious. Oh, I wanted roast beef. When I woke up this morning, I was like, I think I want roast beef later. So I wanted that for tonight. And I got 2 pounds of it. It was on sale for $7.49 per pound. I always get Old Neighborhood. It's my favorite roast beef. I've tried the deli roast beef at every store around, and I always go back to Hannaford. Got some cottage cheese. I actually have started eating a little bit of cottage cheese. If you guys remember, I was big on cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese. But then when I started eating all meat, I had dabbled with dairy, but I never had cottage cheese. I just took that out of the picture. And now I thought, I'm going to start eating some cottage cheese. As long as my cravings don't come back, I'm fine with that. Now, most will say that if you include the dairy like that, cottage cheese, regular cheese, things like that, for those who are eating just meat and hope to lose weight, it pretty much stalls any kind of weight loss. I don't care. I don't care to lose weight. I just care about my cravings. I don't like cravings that control my life and make me feel like some kind of whacked out drug addict. I don't care if I lose weight. I don't care if I gain the weight that I've lost back. I never tried to lose weight. This is not why I am eating meat. It's all about the cravings for me, and also to help my A1C number or whatever. And I don't know what all my numbers are. I don't really care. My doctor's on board. Everything feels good. I am good. If I feel good, I am good. I can't ask for better than that. But anyway, so I've been eating some cottage cheese. So I picked up some cottage cheese, and I keep forgetting to get some at Walmart because that's my favorite. The Great Value cottage cheese, large curd, is my favorite. I've got some plain seltzer water for me. 2 loaves of bread for my mother. Some Swiss cheese. I get the thin sliced Swiss. So good with the slices of roast beef. Huh? Why does it say provolone? I didn't get provolone. Oh, the cheese was on sale and it rang up as Swiss, and then it subtracted 50 cents of provolone. I don't know, but I got the sale price. Bananas for my mother. Oh, corn on the cob for my mother. 5 for $1, and they looked really good, so I got 5. A couple of 2 red tomatoes for her on the vine. That's it. So that's what I got there. So then I came here to get my ground beef, and I thought that the London broil sale was still on. I was going to pick up like 3 or 4 more of them because I have that much room. No, that was last week. There's no sale this week, and so next week the only thing on sale is the chuck at $3.59. $3.59 is a little bit more than I like to pay, but I haven't had the chuck. steak in a while, so I will come and get some of that. Oh, let's talk for a minute about the new peanut gallery group. So far, I'm completely satisfied with that group. Like it. It's a comfortable, safe place for me so far. We know some trolls will come in, but it's not the same as YouTube comments. Comments in the way are so impersonal because there's not much chit-chat back and forth between members, you know, between subscribers. So it's always just like one-on-one for me on the YouTube comments. It's like me and that person. You know, if there's any chit-chat back and forth, it's me and that person. And usually if I'm chit-chatting back and forth with somebody on the YouTube comments, it's because they offered advice or something that I didn't appreciate. But with the Facebook group, you know, there's a whole bunch of us in there, and it makes it nice because everybody talks. I don't feel like I have to constantly be in on the conversation. If somebody asks a question or shows a quilt they made or whatever, there's all kinds of Peanut Gallery members there to jump in and say that's great, that's wonderful, or to answer their question. One day, and I'm absolutely happy that I started that group. Like I said, I know some trolls will get in and they'll just be deleted and we'll just go on our merry way. So there's over 400 members already, probably closer to 450. If you are a Peanut Gallery member, meaning if you are subscribed to my channel, even if you're not, I don't check these things. You can join my Facebook group if you would like. I'm going to have the link to it in the description all the time, and you can just go find the link there. Or you can look up the group. It's called Peanut Gallery. It is a closed group. You request to join, I will let you in and you can join the fun. Really happy about that. After this video, after I'm done editing this, I have to do something sewing wise. I haven't done like an easy quilt block in a while. So I may do that, or I may work with my crumb quilt. I have 27 blocks made now and cut and ready, and I really think I'm going to try putting like a single block between those just so I can make the quilt bigger, and let's get this wrapped up. So I have to figure out what pattern I want and see if I have to make any other blocks. I still have a ton of crumbs and a whole bunch, you know, strung together that I haven't even used. But that's okay because we will be using them. I want to do a different kind of crumb quilting where we do top stitching and applique and stuff like that. But the next project will be different. I wanted it to be a project involving a panel, like a wall panel. But when I went to Martin's the other day, I couldn't find one that I liked. So we might skip that for a little bit and do that later. We might do something else next. I just know I'm having fun with all the sewing stuff and the quilting things. Tonight I have both Big Brother and Project Runway. I don't record shows and they happen to be at the same time, so I will be watching Big Brother and then I will watch the repeat of Runway when it comes on at 1 a.m. I'm hoping I'll be ready for bed. I love that. You know, usually when I go to bed, which is a couch, because I sleep on a couch, I have all my adult life. I usually just, you know, lay down with my iPad. Sometimes I still do with my iPad and kind of watch Project Runway out of the corner of my eyes. But Project Runway is one of the shows that I do like to actually pay attention to. So I'm happy when I can go to bed and have something like that to cuddle up to. I talked to Derek today, and the remains of the hurricane is going between Memphis and Nashville, so he's just like on the edge of it, but they let the kids out of school early because of tornado warnings, and Skylar said they had to all go and hide in the hallways or whatever and crouch down because of tornadoes. I don't think there was actually a tornado that went through, but she said they had to stay like that for an hour, and she was very scared, and I thought it must be scary. And so they're out of school early, so he went to get her to bring her to her dentist checkup. And Derek will be going to Houston because he's an insurance appraiser for cars, and they will be going there. They're scheduled to leave like in about 2 weeks. They have to wait, obviously, for it to be okay for them to go there. He'll be there for at least a month, maybe 2 months, appraising all the damaged cars. Well, not him appraising all the cars. Many insurance adjusters will be out there, but he will be one of them. So I'm really glad he has that job. It's too bad that it has to be things like hurricanes that give him work. It felt like a fall day today. It was windy but very sunny, but I don't know, I came out to the store and I got hot, so I have the AC on. Turn it down. I don't need to have it be that loud. It's very loud. I don't know why there's a big Target truck in front of me and why it's parked here. Nobody's in it. We don't have a Target. Oh my goodness. I have been just on the go the past few days. It's like a slight mania setting in, and I wake up and I just know immediately I'm not falling back to sleep, even though I've only probably slept a few hours, and I get up and I go. Right now, I'm full of energy. I'm certainly not complaining about having a lot of energy. I don't think I have anything else to talk about, so I guess I'll just go home and get this up and then start something. I have to start something, and I also have to look at what I'm going to be doing for Fabric Friday, because that is tomorrow. Let's just say goodbye. It was nice chatting with you for a little bit, and I will be back with more soon. Bye!